Boots on the ground, put it down, get up, get up. I got something to tell you. I don't think they want you to know, but I'm going to tell you anyway. It's five-time best-selling author Mickey D. I host The Scoop. I want to thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure. It's an honor to be on your electronic device. My friends, as you know, The Scoop is for your education, your information, and your entertainment only. Not a stockbroker, not a money manager, not a financial advisor. My friends, I'm a researcher. I'm an author. I put it in black and white so you can have it for days, weeks, months, and years to come. My friends, today I want to talk to you a little bit about, give you a cannabis update, these cold feet senators, give you a little 420 update. We're going to have a 420 show next week. I'll tell you how the stocks did last year. Also, I have a question from one of our subscribers, Ovi, about the uranium market in 2007 when I traded it then. He wanted to know about some of the stocks and how they moved, the movement was. I'll tell you about that here in a second, my friends. First, I want to thank Carla and Mark. I want to thank you guys for peeping that out and realizing that, hey, this is not Mickey D. When you get emails or you get these things, from WhatsApp and Telegram, Graph, and all that stuff. All these other, I'm on YouTube, and that's where you will hear from me. I will never contact you or ask you to answer some questions or something on some other. It's not me. Those are fakes, guys. So even fakes on if you read the comments, there's even fake Mickey D comments, and I try and eliminate those, and I try and report them. And you can do the same thing, guys, with Telegram and with WhatsApp. Just report them. Report. That's the best thing to do. Just boom and just hit report, and they'll stop hitting you. But I can't stop them from hitting everybody else. They're out there. There's a lot of fakes out there, guys, when it comes to this game here. But I want to thank Charlene, John, Larry, Mr. Onyemir. Welcome to the Scoop team, you private students. We will take care of you. If there are some of the books that you don't have and you want to take a look at, let me know, as students and non-students, because I have a limited number of books that I can give out, and I can give you some audio book. I can get you bumped up, get you a head start, you guys. So anybody listening, if you want any of the books, just hit me on. You see private students, to become a private student, that information is right there where there's an email, and you can hit me and let me know that you were looking for this book or that book. Private students now, my friends, private students. Okay, it'll be open to everybody else, and you can hit me, Mickey D. With that particular headline, you can say I'm not a private student, but I'm in a little financial bind, and can I get a copy of this book or that book? And maybe we can make it happen, my friends. We'll definitely take a look at that. Next week, my friends, we'll be doing the 420 show, the annual 420 show. And we've had some good picks come from our 420 lottery show. It's lottery tickets you throw away, you scratch them and you throw away, because they're kind of worthless or anything. But these stocks that we picked last, we're kind of on a roll with this 420 show. I mean, last year, who would ever think that DMG blockchain, when some of you backed up the truck, it was 5 cents. 5 cents, my friends. DMG blockchain at 5 cents, it's about $1.50 or so, whatever it is now. I don't know what it closed at today, but it went to like $4.51 at its high, my friends, over the last year or so. $4.51. So it did really, really well. If you were in at 5, congratulations. Southern Silver Exploration was another. We were in at like 11 cents, 10 cents maybe, and it went up to like 50 cents, and it's like come back down to about 34 cents, my friends. We'll see about that show, how that goes. Speaking of gold and silver, gold had a good day today. Silver had a good day. Gold is going to have a date with 1800 sooner rather than later, my friends. And some of those, our picks in investing in gold today without being cheated, those stocks in there, you will definitely not be cheated with those stocks, my friends. Those stocks are on a roll. Some were down 10, 15% or so, but now they're on a roll, my friends. Junior silver mining stocks ready to explode is out there also. it's on a roll also, my friends. Some of those stocks in there, we believe gold and silver will erupt here, and they will do very, very well, especially if there's a Bitcoin sort of hiccup. And there's no Bitcoin hiccup in the future that I see, my friends. I just know that stocks go up and stocks go down, and there are corrections. And if Bitcoin does correct, then I believe our gold and silver stocks will get massive bids there, because yes, there probably was some money that went to Bitcoin. There was earmarked for gold and silver, but if Bitcoin does have a hiccup and goes down a little bit, then that money is going to go back to gold and silver. Am I saying that's going to happen anytime soon? No, I don't think so. Right now, Bitcoin is over 60, so it's doing very well. Gold has turned back up, silver has turned back up, so everybody's doing well in that particular area. Now, you guys already know what's going on. Like I said, with our marijuana stocks, and how they've gotten cold feet, the senators, right, my friends. But segue over to uranium. Now, last video I gave you 4 uranium stocks that were home runs. Take a look at that video, my friends. From 2007, my friends, I remember a lot of 2007. I'd just come off a sugar high trading the .coms, and the people I traded with, we moved over to uranium. We moved over sooner than the burst, because things had gotten frothy, things had gotten a little high then with the .com stocks. So the next sector we moved over to was the uranium sector. Everybody and their mother could see that there was going to be a shortage, just like now. If you look at the spot price, it hasn't reacted. Uranium is still, $29, $30 a pound, right as we speak. It hasn't really erupted due to a supply shortage, which there's not a lot out there. I told you guys that uranium fuel was plentiful in my last video. Well, as long as you can get it, it's plentiful, But, my friends, when you look at what's left and what Denison had to do in the spot market to get 2,500,000 pounds of uranium, it's like Christmas time, and there's a hot toy out, and you're a mom and dad, you want your kid to have that toy, and you go to this store and you go to that store, you end up going to 5, 10, 15 different stores until you get your toy. Well, that's what Denison had to do. Denison had to go to all these different suppliers to get their 2.5 million pounds of uranium. So that lets you know that it's not everybody. Don't take that plentiful word that I said too heavily toward uranium. There is going to be a fuel shortage here, and it's right around the corner, my friends. And have patience. And our African uranium super trade is going to be a super duper trade, guys. All of those stocks will be going up, my friends, in due time. Just patience. Just on pullbacks, you know what we do on pullbacks and what we like to do, my friends. That's all you got to do, and they're going to go up, 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 and up, my friends. That's what I believe is going to happen with those trades. Now, right to uranium. Let's get to Ovi's question. Ovi asked. He said, "Let me get his exact words, because I don't want to misquote him or anything. They do that enough about myself through the years and stuff." But Ovi said that. Did I ever tell you guys about that quote in USA Today where it's kind of off a little bit? And there's nothing you can do. It's already printed. But anyway, Ovi asked, did the uranium baby knockouts go up dramatically like cryptos do, and like our cannabis stocks do, or did it go up, over time? Well, Ovi, in 2007, when every supplier was looking for supplies, things kind of perked up a little bit, but it was more gradual. It was not like these stocks that we deal with Bitcoin, the cryptos, and stocks like not like the marijuana stocks. It was gradually over time these stocks went up. They kind of perked up a little bit, and it was a great time. It was a great time. You kind of knew that when it went down, it was going back up. Sort of like now. There's going to be a supply shortage. The spot price I don't think is indicating what kind of shortage there is out there right now, but that it is what it is. It's a low price right now. uh, to for companies to produce uranium and get their mines rolling, which there'll only be a handful, guys. This cycle, just like the last cycle, there was only a handful, and this cycle will be longer, though. I believe we'll have a prolonged uranium price. Uh, it'll be longer because let's face it, guys. You've got what 54 uranium facilities coming on board here are being built right now, or in some way, shape, or form in first stage, second stage. Uh, Former Vice President Mike Pence undergoes heart surgery. Anyway, that that those stocks, right? That we know will go. Which, like I said, there's only a handful or so that are going to be actual producers this uranium cycle. Just like there was only a few, it was three last uranium cycle, two or three, something like that. It wasn't a lot because after at the end of cycles, people get out, and there was a lot of supply left and all that, and we got in the position that we're in right now. But anyway, we anticipate getting in early, like we have with those uranium stocks. How to invest in uranium now that virus has made those prices go up. Sure, Cigar Lake is coming up. Cigar Lake is a perfect example, of why marijuana today, vanadium, and uranium tomorrow. Companies get in early, hold, and grow rich. Cigar Lake is a reason. They see, well, 10, 15 pound, 15 million pound left on the spot market. And these are reports I've seen, guys. I've seen these reports. And what are we going to do? We need to fulfill, we need all of that. Well, you're not going to get it all, but we need all of that, or there's going to be some sort of shortage. So we've got to have, when we look down the road, some of these companies, some of these utility companies look down the road, things are going to be kind of rough there, so they're going to have to sign some contracts at much higher prices than they are right now. And that's the way I believe this thing will go down. It'll start that way. It's going to start with the utilities doing their thing, And past performance is not indicative of future performance, but from trading in 2007, the last super uranium bull market, I'll call it, that bull market and those companies that went from a penny or 2 pennies or 5 pennies to $10 and $12. And yes, and management is still in place. Those companies that I've been giving to my private students, those companies, I don't expect you to come out of this without a life-changing experience, my friends. That's the way my private students, school students, that's the way I want you to come out of this thing. Because those stocks now, some of those stocks have gone up to 20 and 30 cents from a penny, 2 pennies, 3 pennies, 5 pennies. We're still early, guys. We're still not there. There's no massive contracting. Guys aren't stumbling over one another right now. All they're doing right now is making phone calls and seeing what's going on. Will this happen? Will that happen? Or, and there's been some companies out there that have bought physical uranium on the spot market. So we'll see what happens. You guys, if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit subscribe. I'm gonna keep you up to date on all of these trades, my friends. We're gonna knock it out with the gold and silver sector. We're gonna knock it out with our uranium sector. We're gonna knock it out, my friends, with all these sectors, with the Bitcoin sectors. We're gonna knock it out. Those first movers are still in play, guys. Like big digital assets still in play. Are they going to go straight up? No, they're not going to go straight up, my friends. They're going to be fluctuating here, there, and everywhere. Once again, guys, thank you for joining me. And if you get stuff, all this other stuff, don't even worry about it. It's the official Mickey D right here, my friends. The real deal. I mean, the baby knockout GOAT, okay? The baby knockout GOAT. If you guys have any other questions about what happened in 2007 and what I was trading during the last great uranium bull market, I'll be happy to let you guys know. It was a fun time. You guys know it's coming off, like I said, coming off the .coms. The .coms were a great trade, and I anticipate this uranium bull market to be even bigger than the uranium bull market that we had in 2007. And I'm treating it so with my money. Yes, full disclosure, guys, uranium cannabis trade, the uranium cannabis, the uranium, the African uranium super trade, I'm loaded up on all of those stocks, my friends. I'm loaded up on all those stocks. I'm ready. And I think you should have those on your watch list, and maybe you should be ready for those too. My private uranium students, my private students, period, not uranium. Sometimes uranium, the areas that we deal with, and gold and silver and Bitcoin and cannabis and this and that and the other thing. Sometimes you get them mixed up. Love you. God bless you. Take care of you and your family. Have a great rest of the week trading. Look forward to talking to you on Tuesday, 4/20, when we will have 4 lottery picks, my friends. These are lottery picks that we vetted that just may do what DMG Blockchain did last lottery show. You guys, you got to give it up. From 5 cents to $4.51. You got to give it up, guys. That was spectacular. That was one of the 4 stocks, and I'm gonna predict the same thing. We had 3 of the 4 stocks did very, very well. You have to see what the other one is. It went from 3 cents to like 11 cents now. Those stocks are doing well. Love you. God bless you. Take care of you and your family. Have a great day.